What's going on? I'm John. I'm the one who made the documentary to highlight Marty's last moments. The reason why I'm making this video is to answer some of the questions that was asked of me about the noise levels and just his overall situation. So what happened was, how I even came in contact with Marty was, he fell when he was in his late 70s. You fall at that age, it's pretty much downhill from there. So I became his caregiver, and at first it was struggles. You know, we knew to each other. He's an older man, I'm a younger man. He liked football. I'm not really a football fan. But anyways, I don't know. It's just something that I think I got. Maybe in my past life I cared about people or something, or I was some type of healer or something like that. But I just had this in my heart to just help people. But I didn't do it for money or nothing like that, because you don't make a lot of money in caregiving. I did it because I really love people and I love helping people, and that's a genuine statement. And a lot of the times we see people go through things, and instead of trying to learn, we just judge. A little bit about Marty. Marty, he was from Buffalo, New York, and I don't know if he was part owner of a restaurant there, but he was involved with making chicken. And he also made Rudy's barbecue sauce, and he made Rudy's blue cheese. And oh yeah, the blue cheese is fire, especially with the wings. But he moved from Buffalo and to Louisville, Kentucky, and he started a restaurant which was called Rudy's Bar and Grill, and it was a bar and grill and a restaurant all at the same time. And it was a Buffalo Bills bar, because he was a huge Buffalo Bills fan. He loved football. I was with Marty for 3 years, and there was a lot of things that transpired in between that time. He was robbed by his power of attorney, and he didn't really have much family. He didn't have children, and I got close to him, you know, and it was a time where I seen things that were about to happen, and I stopped it. And I just felt the need to protect him, and I protected him up until his last day. But he was a good guy. He was very independent. He's somebody that I would like to be like as a man, because he, like a lot of men focus on things they focus on women and cars and stuff like that. He didn't do none of that stuff. All the stuff in his apartment was like from the 80s. And he didn't want me to throw things away. And another thing was, all the way up until he died, he might have looked ill, very ill, but Marty was able to tell me the things that he needed. He wasn't totally unclear. His mind was still sharp, and man, I loved him. He was cool, man. He was a cool guy, and I learned a lot from him. Like I said, I didn't do caregiving for money. I'm a family home provider, so I take care of people in my own home all the time. Like I said, I do these things because I grew up in foster care. I know what it's like to be alone. I know what it's like for people to abandon you. I know what it's like to sit at the window and, you know, somebody told me that they was gonna come and visit me in a home, and they never showed up. So all these things made me a stronger person. And in the video, what you're seeing is a man who has been through a lot. And I'm talking about me at this point. I've been through a lot in my own life. And it's to the point where it's easy for me to deal with things because I've been through a struggle. I actually been through a struggle. Look, if you got sick family members, if you got family members with Parkinson's, if you're taking care of somebody with Parkinson's, please support them and please pray for them. And if you're there on the last day and you don't know what to do, pray. I'm telling you, the last day, the last couple of hours, I woke up and he was breathing differently, and only thing I could think of, I'm like, what can I do? What do I do? I know I don't know how close it is to the end, but what can I do to help him at this moment? And I got on my knees and I asked God to forgive me, and I asked the Lord to take Marty into his kingdom, because I overheard Marty saying that he didn't believe in God on the phone. So I didn't want him to, in his afterlife, I wanted him to be able to cross over and, experience more positive things, if that make any sense. So I got on my knees and I prayed for God to accept him in his kingdom. And it was a real genuine prayer. And when I got up and I stood up and I looked at Marty, and I was telling him, like, I'm gonna take care of my son. I'm gonna be just like you, man. I'm gonna do all these things positive. And I watched him take his last breath. And to me, I felt like at that moment he crossed over and he was in a better place. He left the body and his body was hurting. It was damaged. And he had cancer that ended up leaving, and he had Parkinson's, of course. He had Parkinson's for 10 years, and he was a well put together guy. You know what I'm saying? He was a good guy, and he liked his ponytails. He liked having ponytails, and he liked women. He was like a older young guy, but he was a good dude. But at the end of the day, if you got people out there, no matter who they is, a neighbor, help them. If you see them they need help with their groceries, help them. It doesn't take much to be a good person. It doesn't take anything. You know what I'm saying? Just a positivity, man. We need to spread that more. What you're seeing is a video. What I was trying to show in the video was I was trying to highlight his last moments. I was also highlighting the fact that even in different races, we all still could come together, and that people is not understanding that moment. I'm a black man and he's white, and I know that doesn't matter, but I don't care about race. He's still my family. I look up to him. I can even show you how much I look up to him. Hold on. Marty. Right next to my family, because we're family. So I hope that makes you feel better, people that's skeptical. And also Marty, this is his legacy. This is another thing he taught me. So when you look at that video, you're looking at a legacy, and you're looking at both our legacies. But this is his Rudy's Blue. This is his barbecue sauce, and it should be still in stores. I know it still should be sold. You could probably find it on the internet. And so if you want to buy, and he has blue cheese, and the blue cheese is really good with wings. And I know people in Buffalo, if you're from Buffalo, New York, I'm pretty sure you know about these Rudy's blue cheese. Everybody does, I'm sure. Thank you for watching this video. If you care and you want to support Marty, you should be able to find his blue cheese on the internet. I'm gonna find more information so I'm able to post a video about it. But it's called Rudy's Blue Cheese, and it's still being sold because that was his legacy. That's something he left behind. That's something he taught me. And I spend every day just wanting to leave things behind, you know, because I'm an orphan. I was an orphan. I'm not an orphan anymore. I got kids, but you know, I always wanted to leave something important. I don't just want to die like that was the kid that begged for change at the the basketball games and stuff. But thanks for watching this video, and Rudy's Blue Cheese, and thank you for the love and support, and thank you for the comments, whether they're negative or positive. Only thing I could tell you is I did my best. As far as the noise levels, he was hard of hearing, so a lot of things was loud, especially the TV, and he always liked the heat to be on blast. So even in the summertime, man, it was so hot. Oh my God, it was like it was crazy, man. But yeah, it was good times. It was hard times. I had to take medication. I had gained a lot of weight. I lost that weight now, as you can see. But yeah, it was extremely tough. It wasn't easy for me. It wasn't easy for him. You know, but he's in a better place, and you know, I'm still here kicking it and still moving. And I got a lot of support from his. He had a brother, and they support me. His brother support me, and I just really. He was like my family, and he was like my yeah. He was like, I wouldn't even say brother. He was like a father. He gave me a lot of good advice, and he helped me understand life a lot more. His situation helped me understand life a lot more. It don't matter how much money you have, you know, how many businesses you own, and it don't matter who you think you are. When your health starts to deteriorate, your health is your wealth. That's one thing I learned. Your health is your wealth. So take care of yourself. Most definitely take care of yourself. But he took care of himself all the way up until he couldn't. And that's when I stepped in. And it was a lot of things that transpired, man. But thanks for watching this video. And like and subscribe. I'm going to post more videos. And I'm going to turn this channel into something. I'm not 100% sure yet. Maybe a vlog or something like that, but or just anything I do, I try to help people. So take care.
The entire world. Yes, it has, and some are making it correctly, and some are making it incorrectly. But I will show you today, and for all you Buffalo Bills fans out there as well. Do we have some Buffalo Bills fans out there? We've got a shot.
Let's take a look at the ingredients.
Okay. Tasting now.
No.
Is that suicide?
Those are just medium.
Okay.
Where's the suicide?
Those are your extra hot right there.
They're so wonderful.
Are these suicide?
Recipes in our newsletter, of course.
You
We'll
are.
be right back with our suicide, right?
Suicide.